Fox there were no big reveals out of the Brooklyn Nine-Nine Comic-Con panel Thursday night, but it didn't really matter to the fans, who just came to celebrate the show's un-cancellation, and thank creators and cast for its inclusiveness. The panel, featuring stars Andy Samberg, Stephanie Beatriz, Terry Crews, Melissa Fumero, Lo Truglio, Chelsea Peretti, Dirk Blocker, Joel McKinnon Miller, co-creator, executive producer Dan Goor and executive producer Luke Del Tredici, spent some time talking about all things Nine-Nine, which included the show's revival on NBC 24 hours after being cancelled on Fox, its celebrated ability to deal with sensitive subjects, and of course, title of your sex tape. But first, the state of things. Brooklyn Nine-Nine will return on NBC in the 2018-2019 mid-season. And according to Goor, they're already 5 weeks into pre-production, and the writer's room is up and running. Also read, Iron Fist, Season 2, Alice Eve's character revealed as Typhoid Mary. Of course, throughout the panel he was very reluctant to talk specifics, but he did joke at one point that there's a fun Hitchcock and Scully episode coming up. You might see them in their past at some point. Meanwhile, about the show's revival on NBC, Crews called the cancellation the saddest day ever, adding that, I didn't know what was up or down. You start looking at your kids like, you're not that smart. You don't need college. But then the internet exploded, said Fumero, referring to the massive outpouring of grief on social media that followed the cancellation. I went from being so sad the show is over to, oh, there's this amazing consolation prize that so many people love. She show. The biggest running theme was the show's inclusiveness and portrayal of underrepresented groups, something numerous fans thanked cast and creators for during the audience Q. Fumero and Beatriz were brought to tears by one fan who told them how happy it makes her to see two beautiful and strong Latinas on the show. Another fan thanked Crews for your part in Me Too, adding, I'm so sorry for all of us that are part of Me Too that you have to be part of it. Also read, Night Flyers, looks like a zero-G cross between Solaris and The Shining, asked if the show might strive for representations of mental health issues near the end of the Q. Explaining how important it is for a sitcom to not make the issue itself a joke, he added that, those episodes take longer, because if you FK it up it goes bad. And lest we forget, there were lots and lots and lots of title of your sex tape jokes. Our favorite, when Chelsea Peretti described her character, Gina Linetti, as, sometimes she's soft, then she's hard. Noise. Dark Horse Comics 1. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, we can tell you right now Joss Whedon's name will show up on this list more than any other showrunners, as the guy loves to keep canon going for all of his series in comic book form with Dark Horse Comics. And of course that includes his pride and joy, Buffy. Also read, HBO picks up Joss Whedon's sci-fi drama, The Nevers, Dark Horse Comics 3. Charmed. Okay, and here is another one that is about to come back, only the CW is rebooting the franchise with a different cast, whereas the Zenescope Entertainment comics fill in what's been happening with the Og sisters, played by Holly Marie Combs, Alyssa Milano, Shannon Doherty and Rose McGowan, since the 2006 series finale. Also read, Charmed, All-American, watch trailers for the CW's new fall shows, video, Zenescope Entertainment 10. Angel, the spin-off to Buffy, and a show some fans say may be Joss' real masterpiece, got its own series of stories a few years after cancellation. Those comics constantly cross over with the Scooby Gang's storylines in the Buffy series, so plenty of fun for fans of the Buffyverse as a whole. But the core story now focuses on Angel and Faith's relationship, in a series called Angel Battlestar Galactica. The acclaimed reimagining went out with a truly baffling bang in 2009, but the 2018 Dynamite Entertainment series, BSG vs. BSG, tops it. The comic sees the crew of the 2003 to 2009 sci-fi series encounters the crew of the 1978 series. Also read, Summer 2018 TV shows with the richest and poorest viewers, photos, Dynamite Comics, DC Comics.